today's video. I should say video, but I'm not. I watch too much YouTube. Anyway, today's title is not clickbait. Well, it's not clickbait, you guys. For me, it's very real, and until proven otherwise, I'm gonna continue thinking as I am. So we're gonna jump into this video, but before I do, excuse my apparel, because you know this is perfect attire for where I live, which is in Whoville. And let me tell you guys, before you even continue watching the rest of this video, my peppermints are all over the place, okay? They're twisted in knots because of my discovery, or what I think is my discovery. So we're gonna change Elizabeth into this. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. I think I bought this in Walmart, like in the beginning of the winter. It's this little leopard print whole get up here with a little cat, and we have two pairs of shoes because she has chunky feet and I don't know what will fit her, and a black headband. So she should look very lovely and cozy in that little outfit. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you my findings / story as we change Elizabeth. And you guys can keep me company because I'm bored out of my mind. I'm stuck in this house. Oh, I forgot a prop. Oh, wait a minute. Wait for it. It's coming. Anyway, this is so not funny. I am no expert. My findings are my own. I don't claim to know 100% of what I'm talking about. These are just my assumptions / discoveries / whatever. The reason for me making this video, I really did think about it long and hard, you guys, and I really didn't know whether or not to post this video because I don't know the reaction. I don't know how people will feel afterwards. Like, what is this crazy lady on YouTube talking about? My baby's hair. Anyway, I am not saying that anybody's baby got bugs or anything like that. Please, no. That is not what I'm saying. I am basically making this video as a PSA, you know, a public service announcement. I don't know if there's artists out there who also root. Keep an eye out. Let's start with the video. I mean, let's just get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to set this up for you guys so that you guys can understand. Now, I have, as I've mentioned in several of my videos, a very active imagination. I don't know why I think the way that I do, why I do the things that I do, especially when I'm bored, okay? So the other day, I was taking a shower, and I'm thinking as I'm taking a shower, like, oh God, I got this baby that I have, the little head's been staring at me for quite a while, because I did take a little break on Reborn, and just because I feel sometimes you have to. So it's been like, what, a week and a half or 2 that I have not touched a dolly. So I have 2 little heads that need rooting. So I'm thinking, should I start rooting tonight? At least a little pat on the back just to get going. So I come out of my shower. I have nice, clean, warm pajamas, and I'm sitting on my little craft table, and I'm looking at the little heads going, ugh. But if you guys root, you know that it is very uncomfortable. The hair gets all over your clothes. No matter how careful you try to be, rooting hair is a really messy job, and it itches. It's very uncomfortable. I usually wear like a little smock apron, but even with that, the hair still goes all over the place. So I'm sitting at my table, nice and clean or whatever, and I'm thinking, oh, but to get full of hair or whatever, this and that. So I'm just debating. And so out of the corner of my eye, I spot these, right? These are little glasses. I call them beetle glasses because, wait for it. I'm gonna put it on for you. Ready? Okay, I can't see a thing. And watch. Let me see. Did it turn on? Yeah. Don't I look lovely? So, you see what I'm saying about my little active imagination? So I put these on. And these are little glasses that I have purchased a while back. Ugh, my hair is all over the place. Before I bought the magnifying big one, the round one that I showed you guys before for rooting, I had purchased these by mistake, thinking that I can use this and I'm gonna zoom into the baby's head or whatever, and I'm gonna really get my game on rooting. No, these are meant to like fix watches, jewelry, for tiny little things, to look at diamonds, I mean for jewelry and stuff like that, or maybe very tiny crafts. So they have little lenses that you can switch out, you see? And some of them are 5x, 10x, 15x, and they go pretty high. Like you can see almost a cell with these things. So what was I gonna do? Throw them away? Of course not. So I just tossed them to the side and purchased one that was meant for crafting as far as rooting. So back to my table, I'm sitting in on board and I reach for these little beetle glasses and I start looking for things to look at, like microscopically look at. And I'm looking at little letters and trying to find fine print on things, and oh my god, do they work, because you can really see close up. And I noticed, and then I spot on my desk, I had just received through the mail mohair. That was very expensive, you guys. And I thought, oh, I can look at hair with the little glasses, right? Oh my god. And then, so I go and I open the package and I start looking at the hair that I just purchased, and I can really see each strand clearly because of the beetle glasses. And I actually find little specks of hay and the dust debris and little green specks of maybe grass, I don't know, but you can't see it with a naked eye, but with the little glasses you can now see everything. And then I find something questionable and I froze because right away in my mind I thought, oh my god, it's a bug, because of the way it looked. So I jumped back and I'm like, ooh, what was that? So I got the courage to put the glasses back on, and now I start sifting through it. And I have pictures that I will insert here. So I see something that looks like that, and I start thinking, goats, pastures, open pastures, grass, bugs, all sorts of bugs, right? I never thought about it before, but now I am. So I'm thinking, imagine that's like a little dead bug or something. So I start looking throughout the hair, and it's not easy to find that exact same thing. But I did find more than one in that batch of hair. And I found at least like 5 that looked exactly the same. So I'm like, what is this? Let me tell you guys, I have not slept much, okay? Because I've been busy on Google to sites, you know, farms, what do they call it? The people that grow goats. I don't know. But I did find a lot of sites that spoke on the the process that when you purchase mohair, what's involved, and they explain to you, you know, how often a year will they shear or cut their hair on the goats, and the different types of Angora hair versus, you know, you got it. And I keep going, so I start typing in Google like bugs in goats, bugs in hair, bugs in mohair. I type so much. I did my research, okay? And every single site that I ran across spoke of lice. Yes, people, lice. Where's your other sock, Elizabeth? Oh my God, if it's not that I forget the diapers, it's that I forget the socks. Found it. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, lice. And they all talk about how they have to give the goats. Oh my God, what am I, a goat expert now? Anyway, they go and say, they go and explain how before they give these goats their haircuts, whatever, how many times a year, that a lot of the times if they find that their goats are itching, that they know that automatically they have lice and they gotta get treatments, lice treatments, especially if it's right before the cutting of the hair comes, you know, is involved. They have to check it for lice and make sure, and if they do have lice, you know, treat that very well and clean the hair very well and yada yada yada. You get the point. So then we're clear that goats can get lice. Well, I am. And so I then start typing in lice and eggs and whatever to pictures of lice or pictures of lice eggs. I typed in everything you can possibly imagine, and I ended up, yeah, getting the pictures, which I don't like looking at bug pictures like that. Ew. Which, by the way, what is my YouTube channel name? Right? How ironic that I find this out. Myra'sLittleBugs. I still love the channel name. And for those of you that don't know what buggy means, I know Kimberly from Kimberly's Cocoon, she does or whatever, but and whoever has been following me for a little while now knows that I call my granddaughter Buggy. Hence, that's where my channel name stems from. So back to the lice stuff. I swear to God, I have issues. I talk about this, or I think about it, and it makes me itch. Like I feel things crawling in my hair. But so yeah, the pictures were pretty clear, you guys, and I did manage to. The pictures that I did show you guys are pictures that I took with my camera, and then I took like the like real thick reading glasses that I used to use for rooting, and I put the lens in front of my camera in order to get those shots, because these things are very small. Although once you see it, even without the little beetle glasses, once you find one and you look closely, you can see it with the naked eye. So apparently when lice lay eggs, the eggs adhere to hair, right? But when they hatch, as they're hatching, they throw a little sticky substance out, and that's what makes the shell, the little hard, the encasing of the bug, stay behind. That little shell gets stuck to a strand of hair. Many sites said, try to flick it off the hair. So here I come back with my little beetle glasses, and I took a rooting needle that has a sharp point, and I start to flick it, and it doesn't come off. And they said if you try to flick it, like to get it off, and it doesn't come off, it's lice eggs, because they stick to the hair. It's actually really hard to get these little things off the strand of hair. And I try to remove all four. They look identical alike, all four little things. and they do not budge. You literally have to like scrape it to come off the hair. You guys, this is not a happy finding. All my babies. I put all my babies in quarantine. Elizabeth, she's safe. She's the only one out right now. I don't play with stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that. And so after I was like, oh my God, I'm almost certain that that's what it is. And so I decided, of course, to check my stash because I have a lot of mohair in this house. And this was not cheap mohair, let me tell you. With the one that I started with and then the last bag that I found, I lost like $100 and something. I threw it away. I threw them both away. I put both bags of mohair inside of a Ziploc bag and threw it away. I know that it's dead or whatever. I can't. So what I did was, with Elizabeth, that's why she... the dog, one time I had bought the dog a flea treatment years ago. She's never got them. She had, I think, one tick one time. And it came with those little tiny combs that are meant for fleas and lice and stuff like that. So I found it brand new. And all my babies are getting a lice treatment just because I don't want lice eggs. I don't care whether it's dead or whether they're hollow and the bug already hatched from there. I don't want those things on my dollies. No. Oh my God, Elizabeth, this is a little too tight on you. I think this will fit Adeline a little better. I mean, it fits her, but it's pretty, like, it's a little tight, I think. Then again, let's see. So yeah, you guys, that's my snow day story for you guys. I just thought, you know, from now on, I'm just gonna be super careful when I buy mohair. Basically, that's it. Now that I know that that's a possibility, and like I said, I'm not an expert. I don't know this for certain. Although I feel like a co-expert. Whoever has babies with painted hair right now should feel proud, but should feel relieved, I should say. But yeah, that's something that it didn't occur to me before, which why wouldn't it occur to me? I don't know why, because if you think about it, it's an animal that lives outside and surrounded by bugs. But the fact that every single site said the exact same thing about the lice infestations that these goat herds all get, I guess lice is they're very susceptible to getting lice. Even if they come from a beautiful, perfect farm, you can't control that. They can control killing them, giving the goats treatments, but I guess it's very common, and I didn't know that. More than anything, more than fleas, ticks, or whatever, for some reason, goats attract lice. And everywhere I went, that's what I found. The pictures match my pictures. So basically I'm just gonna be more careful from now on who I purchased hair from, and especially when it's from like an Etsy shop or eBay. You don't know. And these both hair, no, these are too big. Both of the bags of hair that I found the lice from were different people from different places. When usually they put business cards inside the packages of the mohair, and I do save them, but I saved them all together. So now I don't know what mohair belongs to what card. You know what I mean? So there's no way of me saying, okay, I can't buy from there anymore, which I wish that I could. I know that had I not ever known about this and somebody else found out or thought something, I would at least like to know, to be, you know, well informed and know what to look out for, because, and you don't need the beetle glasses to see what I saw. It's just, it makes it a lot easier because you could zoom in so much, but they are visible without them. You just really gotta look carefully. So I tested out the little lice comb and it works. The minute I put that lice comb through that hair, it removes the egg. Immediately, you could even hear it like detach. It's the creepiest thing ever. Oh my God, Elizabeth. So she got a thorough combing. I combed her hair. Nothing came out of my baby got bugs. No, she does not. And so yeah, that's it, you guys. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. I know what I saw, and I mean, it's too coincidental that I found the exact same thing in another bag of hair. They look identical alike. The two pictures that you guys saw are two different bags of hair. And what are the odds, right, of me finding and you can see the hay in green, little tiny specks or little white specks or whatever. That's not specks that fly off or come off. They're stuck to the strand. Guys, be careful. If you buy mohair, you don't want your baby to have bugs. The good news is that they're dead. Even the eggs, you know, they can't survive something like that long of a period, being in a bag or whatever, in like a little Ziploc bag. They're dead. But dead or not, I don't want bugs or bug eggs on my babies. Elizabeth, you got bugs. Oh, he started on my not funny. Oh my God, Elizabeth. So you see, guys, this is what I mean about me. I can't get bored. What is wrong with me? Like, why do I have a problem. I can't get bored. Look what happens when I get bored. And now it's snowy. And then the snowstorm coming tonight. It's supposed to be, oh my God, I think 24 inches and more. For us up here in Orange County, it's supposed to be severe. It starts tonight and ends for us tomorrow night. Which is, I can't even imagine that much more snow. That's a lot of snow, you guys. And then for where I live, that's so much snow that we won't be able to drive our cars out. It's gonna go so high up, it's gonna be impossible to, not even my snow blower will blow that much snow like that. You have to shovel it yourself because it's too much. But so yeah, you guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it, like I said. I'm sorry if this is a very icky video. I just thought that I would share it. I've never heard of anyone else. I even looked on YouTube, mohair with lice or lice eggs or whatever, to see. Maybe this is not new. Maybe I'm just the last one, you know, to hear of it. Maybe this is a common thing, but I couldn't find any videos or any website outside of YouTube, any website that spoke of, be careful when you buy mohair because it can have lice eggs or whatever. I couldn't find anything like that. And now I know what to look for. I know that it's a possibility. And the fact is, if it's not lice eggs, then what is it? It's something. That's not dust. That's not a speck of anything. That's stuck to the strand of hair in the way that they describe in like 10 different websites that I looked into. So what is it if it's not that? Because everything else that I found with my little beetle glasses flipped off, blew off by just even lightly blowing. Not those. And it has like a little, in case, it's like they're brownish beige. And it has like a little, a look to them, like a design to the little top, the shell, whatever it is. What else could it be but that? Especially when goats are so susceptible to lice, and lice leave behind the eggs. You know what I mean? And let me tell you that was not a happy finding for me. I freaked out. I ran and took a shower and washed my hair. I'm like, oh my, I was itching all over the place. Anyway, you guys, here's Elizabeth. She looks really cute. Nice and cozy and warm. Aww. So yeah, you guys, that's it for today. Once again, sorry about the video. But I thought I would share my findings only because I know that had I not known about it, I would want to know. Honestly, I would want to know to look out for things like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, you guys, like I said, I am no expert. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I am pretty certain. I don't need a scientist to come to my house and look at these strands of hair to tell me that it is what I more than likely think it is. And with that being said, let's switch it to Elizabeth. She looks really cute. Look. Hi everybody, I'm bug free. She's bug free. You heard what she said? Yes, Elizabeth, you don't have bugs, do you? No, I love bugs. My poor baby. Oh, no. Anyway, you guys, thank you very much for watching. And as always, the babies and I will see you in our next video. Bye, guys.